Hi there, and welcome. We're going to talk about something that so many people deal with, but often don't know what to do about it, and that's jaw pain. We'll dive into the common signs, figure out what's really going on, and then take a close look at a very specialized solution available right at Apollo Dental in Nallakunta, Hyderabad.
Okay, let's just start right here. Does any of this sound familiar? That nagging ache in your jaw? Maybe a weird clicking or popping sound when you're just trying to eat or yawn? Or what about those headaches that seem to come out of nowhere and just stick around? If you're sitting there nodding your head, believe me, you are not alone, and you've come to the right place.
You know, it's so easy to brush these things off as just minor annoyances, right? But they're actually important warning signs from your body. We're talking about everything from that tender jaw and those clicking sounds all the way to chronic migraines and even earaches where the doctor can't find any infection. It's easy to ignore them, but they could be pointing to something much bigger.
So what's actually causing all this? Well, it often comes down to something called the temporomandibular joint, or TMJ for short. Think of it like a really complex sliding hinge that connects your jaw to your skull. It's what lets you talk, chew, yawn, everything. But when that finely tuned system gets thrown out of whack, you end up with what's called a TMJ disorder, or TMD.
And get this is a huge issue. We're talking about 10 to 15% of the population in India dealing with these symptoms. That's millions and millions of people living with this discomfort every single day. And here's the key thing. Even though it's super common, most people don't seek out the right kind of specialized care, and that can lead to chronic pain that really, truly impacts your quality of life.
But the good news is there are real solutions out there. And that brings us to the specialist at the very heart of the care you'll find at Apollo Dental Nallakunta, Dr. Ancy V Ignatius.
So first things first, let's talk about experience. We're talking about more than 17 years of dedicated expertise in dentistry. That's not just a number. It's a foundation of deep, hands-on knowledge that is just absolutely crucial when you're tackling something as complex as a TMJ disorder.
And her expertise? It goes way beyond that. Dr. Ancy actually holds a fellowship from the International College of Craniomandibular Orthopedics. Now, let me be really clear about this. This is not your standard qualification. This signifies a whole other level of advanced, specialized training. It actually places her in a very elite group of TMJ specialists here in India.
This really gets to the heart of what makes her approach so different. You see, traditional dentistry usually focuses on your teeth and gums, right? But neuromuscular dentistry, which is her specialty, takes a much bigger, more holistic view. It looks at the incredibly complex relationship between your teeth, your jaw joints, and the muscles that control them all. The goal is to find the real root cause of the pain, not just put a Band-Aid on the symptoms.
And this deep commitment she has, it doesn't stop at the clinic door. We're talking multiple awards for her research papers and 7 published articles. This means Dr. Ancy is actively pushing the science forward and helping to advance the entire field of TMJ treatment. That's pretty amazing.
Okay, so with all of this incredible expertise, what does that actually mean for you, the patient? How does it create a real path to relief? Let's break down the advanced diagnostics and personalized treatments.
Your journey to feeling better is really clear and structured. It all begins with an advanced diagnosis using cutting-edge digital tools to find the exact source of the problem. No guesswork. Then, a completely personalized, non-invasive treatment plan is designed just for you. And it doesn't end there. There's dedicated follow-up care to make sure those results last for the long haul.
And the treatments themselves, they're all about being gentle but incredibly effective. We're talking about modern, non-invasive options. Things like TENS therapy, which helps relax those tight jaw muscles, or custom-fitted splints that gently guide your jaw back into the right position. There's even guided physical therapy. The whole goal here is lasting relief, not just some temporary fix. And supporting this entire approach is some seriously impressive state-of-the-art technology. I mean, from 3D digital scanning with tools like the iTero Lumina scanner for pinpoint accurate diagnostics, all the way to advanced BioLast laser technology for treatment, this clinic is absolutely equipped with the best tools for the job.
So where can you find all this world-class care? Well, let's talk about the clinic itself. It's a place that's really built its entire reputation on trust and creating a strong bond with the local community right here in Hyderabad.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. The clinic has a perfect 5.0 star rating based on more than 247 Google reviews. That's not just a number, you know? That represents hundreds of real people who trusted the clinic with their health and had a great experience.
And really, stories like this are what it's all about. Just listen to this.
A patient from Begumpet had been suffering from headaches for 3 years and found relief in just 4 weeks. That is the kind of absolutely life-changing result that this kind of specialized care can make happen.
The clinic is truly a local hub for this kind of expert care. It proudly serves the residents of Nallakunta, Vidyanagar, Himayatnagar, Tarnaka, Secunderabad, and all the surrounding neighborhoods.
And their promise to every single patient really boils down to 4 key things. You're getting world-class, modern facilities, the absolute strictest standards for sterilization and hygiene, a dental team that is genuinely caring and supportive, and of course, a care plan that is 100% personalized for you. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that you do not have to live with chronic pain, headaches, and that constant discomfort. There is a path forward. You can stop letting this pain control your life. And honestly, just taking that first step is the most important part of the whole journey. The solution really begins with a simple conversation, with getting an expert evaluation, so you can finally understand what's going on, and more importantly, what can be done about it.
And here's all the info you need to make that happen. You can go ahead and call the number you see, check out the website, or just look up the address. We've laid it all out to make getting in touch as easy as it can be.
So, this all leaves us with one last really important question. Because this isn't just about your jaw, is it? It's about your overall well-being. It's about your comfort, your happiness. The real question is, are you ready to take that back and start living a truly pain-free life?